And we're back! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Zarcasise School, and this is a new episode of School in Session. I am joined, of course, as per usual, with Richard.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Richard, and I am the former and should be current host of this wonderful program. Wonderful program.
I agree, it is wonderful. Hello.
How are you?
Well, I'm good, but I should go around and introduce some other
Hold on a
participants.
second. I think you look very nice today. Are you wearing a turtleneck?
Yes, I am.
What's that?
It's just, what?
Richard, get away!
Don't worry. So, we also have Richardson. Hello. We have Hamato Yoshi.
I'm back!
We have Butterfly Man.
How's it hanging, buddy?
And we're joined. Sorry, go right ahead.
I'm not just Butterfly Man today. I'm Yellow Lux, the Siberian Husky that came down from the planet Duto. Now, Duto has many Siberian Huskies. That's where Siberian Huskies originally come from. Some people think they're Earth creatures. No. Woo! That's our mating howl.
That's very interesting. And might I mention right off the top, this is kind of unique, but we're going to have a special guest with us throughout the whole show.
I like it like this better. I like having a guest. There's never enough time to ask a few questions if you get my drift.
I agree, because Mr. Bax had so much more to say about me. I know, I'm naked.
But anyways, let's introduce our audience to our wonderful guest, the Bossman.
Hello, everybody. Indeed. Oh, my.
Oh my dude.
Oh, my goodness.
Stupid.
Oh.
Before we start with our program, I feel we owe an explanation to our audience of why this show has been absent for the last few months. And, Yoshi, if I may turn it over to you.
Yeah, that's fine.
What Yoshi, see...
Yeah, I got this. I called them a couple of months ago, and I told them I had the Ebola.
Yoshi told us he had Ebola, which is very serious.
And we weren't allowed to do this without Yoshi.
Yeah, I told them.
Contractually, yes.
I thought I did, but in reality, I was just on the toilet. I'm not gonna lie. I had to take a poop, and
Hell, were you on the toilet?
I was on it for a good couple months. It was like a doozy. I took some naps in between. Mr. Fax was there. He tucked me in, actually, surprisingly.
He talked to you, huh?
Yeah. When I was cold, he would tuck me in. He slept on the in the bathtub, and he gave me some beers. It was a good time.
Did you eat during this time?
I had a few things to eat.
But you were on the toilet. How could you not have pooped during this whole time?
Well, I never said I didn't. I pooped a lot. It was just one continuous.
I have a wrinkle in your story. Of course, during this time would have been the I don't know whatever the baseball. I don't care enough to know what it's called. The baseball championship, the World Series. Okay, so you would not have seen it.
Oh no, there was a TV in the room. Are you kidding me?
Ah.
I actually got Mr. Fax. He was so nice one day. He uninstalled the toilet and flew me to the World Series championship. I sat in front row seats.
You were still on the toilet?
Yes, I was still on the toilet.
No, Yoshi. Don't mind if I cut in for a second, but you say you're on the toilet during this time, but there's actual camera footage of you attending the World Series games.
Yes, if you look, I'm on a toilet. That is my feet.
Look, he's got a blanket around his pants.
Yes, and you can see Mr. Fax bringing me toilet paper.
Did you make love on the toilet?
No, I did not make love on the toilet.
I made love on the toilet one time.
I heard it was too sarcastic. I was there.
He was kind of disappointed, if you get my drift.
I do get your drift.
That is not accurate.
Why is the Bossman here? Oh. Well, I'm here to bring order to this and host this evening.
Yes.
So,
Yoshi, I'm glad you didn't have the Ebola virus, even though that's what you told everybody and everybody was concerned. But here, let us begin. And one of the biggest news of the day is the premiere to the Star Wars trailer.
Oh, you don't have to tell me, buddy.
I actually do, because I'm the host.
Oh, no,
So-
you're the special guest.
I am the special guest.
Very fan.
Yeah.
But when you say the dark side, when you said Star Wars, I have to say the dark side and the light. The Force Awakens. Is it this summer?
It's I think it's next Christmas.
Oh, next Christmas. Oh my goodness. Maybe my sneak peek is this.
Thank you, Richardson, for telling the sci-fi guy when Star Wars is.
Look, I'm banned from anything Star Wars.
Oh yeah, please tell us the story.
What do you mean you're banned from anything Star Wars?
It's a funny story. It's a doozy. He's a creep.
No, I just
kinda
stalking.
do.
I got charged for stalking George Lucas. I got charged for stalking George Lucas, but it was
Tell him what you were doing in his house. Tell the people.
I was waiting for him to come home.
Tell the people how you were caught. What were you wearing?
I was wearing, well, Princess Leia getup, lingerie.
Why were you wearing Princess Leia waiting for George Lucas?
Because it was the only pair that she wore in the movie. What else would I wear?
Wait! I'm reading about it now.
No one else has worn that.
You were on his bed
Yes,
waiting for him.
because the bed was used in the movie as well.
Eh.
How is this so strange?
Why didn't you use anything else? Why couldn't you have wore outfit to the army, whatever they're called, or why couldn't
You
you be
dressed up like a pirate.
Well,
a pirate?
let me ask you something. Here, sir. You're a proud lover of baseball.
I love the game, and let me tell you, it was a hell of a World Series. There was a lot of people.
Oh, it's like, no, hold on.
A lot of people were
Let me
going
ask you this question. I hate to.
Kansas City Royals. Close.
What's
No,
worth
they
more?
got
What's worth more? An autographed ball from Mickey Mantle or an autographed ball from John McDonald?
Well, obviously Mickey Mantle. I mean, he was the other guy was a good shortstop. I'll tell you. But
I think I rest my case. That explains why I chose the lingerie over the white army.
It doesn't explain anything.
that doesn't explain anything.
Doesn't it?
No. And anyway, Butterfly Man was creepy enough that he got banned from not just George Lucas, but they also somehow banned him from seeing any Star Wars. And his reaction was hilarious. He's like, oh, why should I care? I already seen them all. They're not going to make any more. And now they're making one every year.
So did George Lucas walk in and you were on his bed, or did security find you?
Oh, it's funny you ask. It was George Lucas and Steven Spielberg, actually. They walked in together. I think they were going over the notes of what appears to be the new Star Wars movie. And I was laying on the bed, and he called the police. And I was like, George, hold on a second, buddy. It's just me. It's the big man. You know, and
You sent him a lot of letters, I heard.
and flowers. Yes.
And flowers.
Yes. He just doesn't seem to... I think he's just playing Bossman.
Speaking of calling the police, Bossman, were you involved with this?
Yes, I used to be a police officer, indeed. I would run around.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
You would rule, because you.
I would run around. We would catch criminals that would take the occasional coffee and donuts.
Very. Yeah, I believe that. He's very chubby. He's round.
No, I agree. The boss man could, stand to lose a few pounds, but is he really that fat, Richardson?
Listen, this is not.
I'm pressed against the wall because his stomach is pushing.
I'm not that fat,
He's
people.
very fat.
You can't see me right now.
I can't look away from his stomach. It's so big.
That's humongous! Believe me, everybody on and listening in, you can't see me right now.
I'd be surprised. Just look out your window, you'll see his stomach.
Again, that's uncalled for. And you know what, Richardson? Since I'm the host, I'm going to ban you from talking for 5 minutes. I believe I have the power to do that. Do I?
Oh,
Do I have the power?
Zarcasise, I think we could agree that you're the
I
special
think
guest. You're
that's
not the
probably
host.
for the best, and maybe if you have room, we could also toss you.
Thank you. No, Yoshi hasn't said anything wrong.
What's wrong with you, Zarcasise?
Yeah, there's Zarcasise. You have
Shut up!
indeed, yeah, Richard.
Whoa.
Please, I'm here to call single order here today as the guest host.
Oh, by the way, here, I brought you some donuts.
Thank you. These are glazed. Richardson, you're on timeout.
He doesn't need donuts.
Damn it. Well, I'm eating these donuts. Let's recap a little bit.
What do you mean by recap?
Oh, I mean,
What we talked about so far today?
Yes,
We talked about the new Star Wars movie.
we talked about the new Star
Wait,
Wars.
wait.
Yoshi didn't have Ebola. He just had to poop.
Yeah.
And I believe that. And
you're fat!
I'm fat.
You're somewhat of an expert of food.
Yes, I used to be a police officer. And basically, as
Does
an
that
officer.
mean that makes you an expert of food?
As an officer of the law, what I had to do is I had to track down criminals, the dirtiest criminals, and I can tell you some
And
stories.
you would go in their fridge and eat whatever they had.
You know what? You wouldn't believe what some of these people creeps had in their fridge. They had body parts.
You would eat them?
No, I would not eat the body parts.
Of course, you have to
Listeners.
barbecue first.
No, Richardson, I did not. And I'm sure you haven't eaten any body parts.
I've eaten my friend, but I've told that before. But I'm kind of disgusted that you would.
I never ate. Let's not talk about body parts. Let's talk more about other policing activities I did. One time, I got called on, actually at your house, Zarcasise.
What?
Yes, there was a break and enter.
There was.
Yes, there was. There was some man, he was dressed as, I believe, Princess Leia in your... And we arrested him, and in fact, he is here tonight, and you may be surprised who it was.
I'm going to guess it's Butterfly Man.
It was Butterfly Man.
Yeah, it was.
Indeed.
I can't to show you my girl.
Wait. I can kind of understand why you would be dressed like that at George Lucas's house. But why would you be dressed like that at mine?
No, that's simple. I wanted to show you what I was going to wear at George Lucas's house.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. It doesn't.
That doesn't make any sense. Why are you always dressed as this? Wait a minute. What is he wearing underneath his sweater?
Oh, nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, he's not wearing anything. I apologize, people.
So, no, Zarcasise, what's today's... What are we going to talk about today for a school lesson? Is it going to be mathematics again? Chemistry?
Oh, God, no. None of that.
Yoshi, this is, once again, this is the title of our podcast.
Oh,
School in
no,
Session.
yeah, but that's
So-
only because I came up with it.
No, you
and
didn't.
it was a tagline.
It has my last name in it.
Be-
School in Session.
No,
So,
I meant you were gonna be schooled.
no. So we're going to talk about some of our favorite literature.
Okay.
That's what we're going to talk about.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah, what are you start, Zarcasise?
Oh, I love very many novels. One of my favorite authors is, I'm very fond of Charles Dickens,
Oh.
of his, William Shakespeare. I'm not sure if you're-
Mhm, I know him.
Well, you don't know him.
I know him personally.
He sells chicken at the corner
Yeah,
store.
he's down there.
You see, you like Shakespeare.
Yeah, Shakespeare.
I'm
down the
very
street
fan.
there.
I'm also a fan of Mark Twain as well. He's one of my heroes in the literature
But
world.
I like Shakespeare. He works at the grocery store down the street. He's a nice guy.
No, that's
Yeah, he sells me papaya.
yeah. He sells me chicken.
I think that guy's name is Snakespeare. He
Shit.
spent time in prison.
No, it's
Shakespeare.
It's
He has a tattoo of a snake.
it's W.S. William Shakespeare. I know him.
Oh, Zarcasise, you know...
He once gave me
I-
a discount
I'm
on
actually-
toilet paper.
What?
Yeah, he was a good guy.
That's not William
Well,
Shakespeare.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I see.
No, Zarcasise, I'm a big fan of Shakespeare myself, but I don't know any Shakespeare off by heart. Do you?
Had he been vanquished, as by the same covenant and carriage of the article designed, his foe to Hamlet. Now, Sir Jan Forbranderbra, of unimproved metal, hot and full, hath in the skirts of Norway,
That's a good one.
here and there, you just shut up, shot up a list of lawless resolutes.
Mm-hmm.
For food and diet.
Bossman.
Very mature, guys. Very mature. Food indeed. Okay, well, anyways, I was trying to recite some of my favorite lines from my books, and since this is about literature, I figured we could go...
To some enterprise, for food and diet,
You know it too?
that shalt have not stomach it, which is no other, as doth well appear unto our state, but to recover by us by strong hands.
He's talking about food.
He is.
I didn't know you were a lover of Shakespeare.
He was talking to the donut.
Wait, was that just a coincidence that you were saying the same?
Sorry? No. What was that?
You're a fan of Shakespeare?
What? Really? I like Shakespeare, yeah.
But you just said a quote of Shakespeare.
Oh.
Were you just saying like a love letter to the donut?
I wasn't really paying attention to what I was saying, to be honest. Indeed.
Oh my god.
This is a pretty good donut, though. Thank you, Richard, for bringing the donuts. It was a bit of a... Whoever brought the donuts, they're all gone, and they were delicious. Mm.
No, what Shakespeare play was this?
There was 24 donuts there, I think. Oh, I'm sorry. What was
What
that?
Shakespeare play was this?
Oh, which poem was this? This was Hamlet.
And what character? Was that Hamlet that said that?
That was Horatio. A very heroic.
That reminds me of Horace.
I remember Horace. I haven't seen him in
That
years.
literally contributed nothing to this discussion.
Sorry, I did not remember Horace. He was a good guy.
I'm kind of
Let's
curious.
talk about Horace bit. Maybe he should host us next week.
Yeah, we can have Horace on sometime.
We
That's
go
fine.
we'll find Horace.
Remember he snapped because Richardson accused him of doing something?
I think I pooped in his locker.
Oh god, that was a good time.
Oh, that was naughty, Richardson.
Yeah, that was this morning. Oh god. Yeah. Anyways, I wanted to go around.
Yes.
and,
Richard,
I-
I will host. Richard, what may you please read a book?
Oh, absolutely. So, now before I start, I just want to be perfectly clear. Is it my favorite line in literature?
Oh yes. Sorry, I should tell the audience. What our assignment was for this podcast was we knew the topic of discussion was going to be literature, and as I did, I spoke my favorite verse or line or something about the book. So our assignment, our homework, was to think of our favorite novels or poems or anything to that degree, and we were going to read a passage from each of those. So, Richard, I believe it...
Oh yeah. Looks like
Oh, God.
looks like I still have some of that Ebola in my bag.
God.
Why did we pick a room with no windows? Oh,
It's the only one we can afford.
oh my god! I'm about to throw up all those donuts I ate.
Oh my goodness. I think
Yep, that was a good one.
I think I forget the lead character in Star Wars name.
Richard, please just start. Oh.
There was a lot of meat in that one.
So 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. 1 tablespoon of olive oil.
Wait, is this a novel?
4 garlic cloves.
Oh.
Minced.
This sounds a lot like a recipe.
A 1/2 cup coarsely chopped pitted Kalamata olives. 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar, preferably white.
Wait. Richard, are you just reading a recipe?
Oh, it's my favorite recipe. It's a very nutritious diet.
This is
as well.
supposed to be about, like, books and literature.
Yes, and
It is words.
I got this in a book. It's for sauteed chicken with fresh warm bruschetta.
Yeah.
That was very interesting. That was way more interesting than whatever the Carlos was reading.
I was reading Shakespeare.
And I learned a lot from the rest of the people.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, I don't really understand what you were talking about.
What is homework? What the hell is homework?
That's work you do at home in preparation of a future
I
assignment.
don't know homework. I wing it.
Oh my god.
Who's next? This is fun!
This is really
I
fun.
think Butterfly Man, it's his turn.
Oh no. We already know what he read an article about gay men, I guarantee it.
Well, I'm going to read from my all-time favorite novel, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And I don't know why, but this line always stood out to me. You guys ready?
Not really. I don't really
Richardson?
I'm as ready as a library.
Really
That's a spirit, Richardson. I respect that. Space, it says, is big. Really big. You just won't believe how vastly, hugely, mind-bogglingly big it is. I mean, you may think it's a long way down the road to the chemists. But that's just peanuts to space. I love that line. Speaking of peanuts, Yoshi, did you know
Oh no, not that again.
that 33% of men who are fixated on peanuts are in fact homosexual?
No! Did you do a reading or homework about it?
Yeah, this is what I've heard I do.
No, no! I'm gonna fart again in his face.
Well, let's pause Yoshi right there and let's move on to Yoshi.
No, that's not. No. I'm having an adult conversation.
With who?
You.
No, you can't say you have an adult conversation and then show up at their call to this place wearing a freaking dress. It doesn't work that way.
Damn it, Yoshi, I want to know what's your opinion on the peanuts.
My opinion is that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and you can do homework on that.
Why do you have to be so violent? Why do you have to be so violent?
I don't.
You're a crude man.
No. I don't like him. Bossman! Well, I wasn't told about this this homework I had to do. Indeed, I was interested in your literature, Richard, but I will.
Mine was really good. But old sourpuss over there had the food.
I would have.
Zarcasise.
I probably would have added a hint of peppermint
Oh my god.
and maybe a smidgen, just a smidgen of kale.
By a smidgen,
Would you add
he
any
means a
grease?
truckload.
Definitely a load of bacon. Oh, I love my bacon. Oh. And I enjoy cinnamon rolls.
Oh my god. What? Who eats cinnamon rolls?
But allow me, I don't have a favorite poem or book. No, not really. I can't really think of any that comes to mind.
How about the ingredients list of
No.
the chocolate cake?
No, I don't like ingredients of chocolate cake. I kind of like the little train that could. Well, actually, there is one that comes to mind. It is. He looked like a man cut away from the stake when the fire has overrunningly wasted all the limbs without consuming them, or taking away one particle from their compacted age robustness. It's a great novel, and I highly encourage the read.
What's it called?
It is called Moby Dick.
Wait a minute. Were you just talking about your waiter?
No, I was talking about a whale.
Age robustness? Oh, wait. You're talking about a whale.
Yes, indeed. It's a
So it's an autobiography.
It's a what?
It's a biography about you.
No, it may be a true story, but it's not about me. It is about Moby Dick.
Stop talking about your penis.
I'm talking about the whale.
Yes, you're talking... I know... Wait, is that what you call your penis, or are you talking about yourself?
I am neither a whale, or neither is my penis. Indeed. Let's move on. Let's review. Richardson, do you have a favorite book?
And yes. Let me just open up the pages. Oh, you brought it with you. Oh, yes, never leave home without it. Oh, please, Richardson, please open up your book and read it. Okay, we seem to be at a fair of some sort, and there's a couple dancing. There's some people with lined up, like I think they're soccer players. It's got 2 plus 1 equals 3. I don't know. I don't understand what that means. I see a pirate, and there's a picture of a baseball player.
That sounds like a good book.
It looks like, yeah, we're at some type of fair. There's a volleyball court. There's a person on a bicycle. I can't see Waldo just yet, but I'll go keep looking.
Waldo?
Keep looking.
There's a robber. There's a statue, and he's in his shorts. He doesn't have a shirt on for some reason. He's wearing a diaper.
Oh my god, that sounds good.
Yeah, it's very.
What happens next?
Let's see. Silly Waldo. He's sitting next to the judge.
What?
He's in the bottom left of the picture in the page.
Wow, what a rush.
Your favorite literature is Where's Waldo? Ooh, yes. You never know what he thought, though.
I'm pretty sure that's not literature. I think that's a picture book.
Is it a book?
Yeah, but it's not
Is
literature.
it a book?
Does it have books in it?
No.
Yes, it does.
Case closed.
You win. You win.
No, he doesn't. It has a book within a book. And I think I win this round.
Yes, he won. I'm sorry. He won this round.
That's not literature!
I beg you differ.
I beg of you.
If you look closely, you see some words. Like, look at that. Sauce. S-O-S.
No, that doesn't count!
It's got words.
I see words.
I think numbers too, actually.
I see a lot of numbers, actually. There are so many numbers. Wait, look, there's even names on the jerseys.
Let me ask you
So
this.
many letters.
What about blind people? When they read, they touch those bumps.
Yeah.
How's that literature?
Well, that's literature. Those are words.
You were cut. You lose again.
Oh, Yoshi, I believe we haven't heard your favorite book.
Oh, I have a favorite book, and I happen to bring it with me too. Allow me to read the book. I have the how do green cheese green cheese told Christ meat.
No, say it fast, Yoshi.
Okay. And we want to
Wait a minute.
Whew, that was hard.
You're just reading the title of the book.
I'm reading the book,
It's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, you idiot.
and I read it, and I read it well.
You barely read the title.
I read the book.
Oh, good job, Yoshi.
Oh,
I was hooked. I was terrified. I laughed. I cried. It was mesmerizing. Well done, Yoshi.
Thank you.
Oh, no!
That took a lot out of me, too.
I think we can all agree that the big winner today is Hamata Yoshi.
I think the big
That was-
winner
that was-
today is books. I think we all came up with
that
good
was-
books.
Yes, that was my line. Is that books are the winners. But
No, I thought you stole my line. That's what you're saying. He can't think of anything creative.
Yeah.
He stole my line. You know what? This was all my idea. Was to do homework and bring a book in. I thought of this while I was on the toilet having Ebola.
Yeah, you're a very smart man, Yoshi. I've always believed that, and I've always believed that you have potential.
I have a lot of
You have
potential.
true potential.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It was between that book I just read, and it's a doozy if you guys take the time to read that cover. Needless to say, I was taking the time. I was also thinking about a sports book, but I chose with the book I read instead because I needed a challenge.
Do you guys remember the movie The Page Master? With Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah.
I know you remember that, Zarcasise.
Yes,
You
books.
have his picture in your library.
I remember this movie. Books
yes,
could actually attack people. See, that's a good book.
And
I want a
remember,
book like that.
that librarian was creepy.
I remember that very well, actually.
Sounds like a true story, but anyway.
Sorry, Richardson?
Yeah, nothing. That's for another time.
Yeah.
When I was in the
About a creepy librarian?
yes.
Oh.
That's for another time.
I'd like to hear a story today but we'll get to those, I'm sure.
I remember there was a movie called Tommy Tricker and the Stamp Traveler. And it was like, this guy, Tommy Tricker,
I
tricked
remember
people.
this book. Oh,
No, it was, I think it was a
my.
movie, Bossman.
Oh.
He
You
claimed.
fat pig?
He,
Like, it was a movie.
oh my
Richard.
God!
Richard,
It was
you're on
it was-
time out.
It was
I
about
have
a
that.
guy who was traveling through the world in a stamp. I can't remember how, but I remember they went to Australia and they went to China or something like that. Zarcasise, you're not in your head.
No, I was just listening in agreement.
Have you ever traveled the world in a stamp?
Of course not.
Then I suggest you stop mocking me, because I'm talking about a movie.
Please continue, Richard. We're very,
That was
we're very intrigued.
Richard, you're a little bit excited right now.
Yes.
I believe we
Yeah.
can all agree that Richard.
And you're a little bit fat right now.
Okay, come
Right,
on, Richard.
Richardson?
Richard, what is
It's
it?
kind of distracting.
Richard
how-
is low on sugar,
It's kind of
and
distracting how excited he
he's
is.
stepping outside his bounds. Don't make me get up in your face.
Good. Please just stay where you are. We don't want another earthquake.
Yeah, Richard, come on. Next time you get out of line, I'm gonna stand up here, walk to you, and bump you chest to chest.
I can't reach your chest. No one can. You're too hot. I don't mean to be rude, but let's just state the obvious. You're kind of fat. You have a big belly. Let me see here. Let me just lift it up. Oh, good. It's mushy. You have such a big belly.
Stop! I do not have a furry belly.
I didn't say furry. It's very large. It's oily. It's pimply.
What'd you give her?
It's got donut powder. Yeah.
I do not eat that many donuts. Those ones you gave me just happened to be delicious. And they were full of jelly.
I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm taking away from the podcast, but I just could not. I'm just looking at his stomach the whole time and not really paying attention. He's just so thin. So thin. It's like, good.
Stop looking at my belly. Can we get back to the program? I'm hosting. I have rules
How is
here.
it possible that someone could be so fat?
I'll tell you how. Because you're rude. Indeed. Oh my.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. I was still looking at your stomach.
Let's talk about Thanksgiving, which is American Thanksgiving this week.
Oh
And
yes, that's a great topic.
yes, I have a big feast planned.
Yeah.
I have a bowl full of jelly.
He's so fit.
Let me ask you, is your feast going to be healthy?
There's going to be some peas. I don't necessarily like the vegetables, but some people eat them.
Well, maybe you should eat them, boss man.
I'll eat.
I'm going to train you.
We're
gonna work out.
You know what you should do?
not going to happen.
You should get rid of his turkey. You should get rid of his salami. You should get rid of his chicken. You should get rid of his chocolate. Yeah, and frankly, we should just get rid of his fridge.
I think you've gone a little bit too far.
What do you think of that,
We're not-
Richard? You're the health expert here.
Well, I think his fridge probably needs a makeover.
I know my fridge is fantastic.
Might give his fridge a
dou-
makeover.
It's double.
Yeah.
First of all, I have an upstairs fridge.
Because he makes love to his fridge. You want to pretty it up.
I never said I needed a makeover to my fridge. My fridge is beautiful the way it is.
Oh my god. That's disgusting.
Zarcasise, do you think this man is a tad bit overweight or what?
I think, No, I think if he's happy,
I am happy.
yes,
I
he's fine. He's fine.
I have
So that's what you put on
meals a
something.
day.
What?
When do you put on some weight?
Why didn't I put on some weight?
Oh, I will kill him if he puts on weight.
Maybe I should. What?
Why?
Well, so you can leave me alone.
You're the one that's always knocking on my door trying to make love to me.
No, I'm not. It's
I've seen it.
this is all false.
Next time we come in here, actually, hold on a second. Hold on, I got something to prove it. I hate weird.
Well, what do you have, Richard? You always say you got stuff, and
Yes.
but for the last time, you don't. There's nothing happening between us.
All right, well, I'll prove it. I recorded this last weekend. Do you remember last weekend?
No, well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, are you guys ready to hear it?
I want to hear.
Yeah, I hear.
Oh my!
Okay, are you gonna play it?
Yes.
Let's see what you have.
Oh my god.
There's no proof that's me.
That sounds like you, doesn't it?
That was you. You're drooling.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That is horrendous. Oh my god!
Oh my god. That's disgusting.
What kind of a host are you?
I should call the police.
That was a bit too much.
That was just a play I was putting on, and
That was not a play. The play was I want to make love to Richardson.
well, that's books, yes. Oh.
Oh, look at him change the subject.
Yeah, books. Let me tell you one book that I don't want to read. Is Zarcasise trying to make love to Richard.
What?
Sounds like you wrote the book.
Yeah, he
the
wrote
book on rape.
That's a book I'm not going
The
to read.
book on raping Richard. To be
That's horrible. Poor Richard is sitting there. Oh, he's scared. He is scared right now. Yeah, look at him. Look at what you did. You have abused this beautiful man.
What?
You have abused him. And there's one thing I can't tolerate. It's abuse. Yeah, I think Richardson's with me. He's breathing heavily. Oh, Richard.
I don't know.
This is clearly hit you at home.
I can't hear you beyond your stomach.
Oh.
And,
This has clearly hit you at home.
I just don't want to talk about abuse people because I've been there, frankly. And it's a dark subject.
Well, we don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, but I believe the listeners will appreciate your honesty.
Well, I was abused once. It's true, and I'm not talking about the clowns.
Oh, with the cannibals.
No. That was just an inconvenience. I was abused by someone famous.
Oh my goodness.
Rather recently. You see, I met this person. He was a bit of a friend, I guess you would say it. He was a professional athlete. We went to this thing in Baltimore, and he wanted to take his wife to this gala, but his wife was busy for the evening, so he was running a little late, and he said, he called me up and said, "Hey, Richardson, this is Ray. I need someone to join me for this gala." And I said, "Okay, I don't have anything to wear. I'm clearly out of everything." And he said, "Well, my wife is going to wear this dress." And I said, "Well, I guess, it's free champagne and shrimp." And I thought, this could be good. This could be a good evening. So Ray picked me up and we went. The night was going quite fine and dandy. And we had some drinks, and we were going to head back home. And we went into the elevator, the thing that takes you up and down floors.
Oh, not the escalator, the elevator.
Yeah.
I see.
And
You must have got that from a book.
so we were standing in the elevator.
Yeah, the elevator that you guys went in together.
and there was a fly in there. And as you know, like you with bees, I don't like flies.
You want to protect everybody
So,
from flies. That's
I
true.
ran. I wanted to get all the way to the other side as quick as possible of that elevator. And unfortunately, I ran into Ray's fist.
That's horrible.
Yes, and
You were abused.
in a way, yes. But unfortunately, the most unfortunate thing is that the security camera caught us. It was the darndest thing.
That's embarrassing.
And it was released all over the internet, and Ray got suspended for the season from the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, no.
Yes, he's a professional football player.
Are you referring to Ray Rice?
You and your food. I don't know what it is about you. You just...
The football player, Raymond Rice.
Oh, yeah, that's him. Ray Rice.
That was a horrible incident.
We all seen that, but that was not
That
you.
was not you. That was his wife. It was a black woman.
No, it's... Okay, guys, I gotta confess to something. It's kind of weird, but I've seen it happen a few times where if you catch me at the right angle in an elevator, for some reason I look like a black woman. I don't know. It's weird.
That makes no sense. Because
it didn't make no
the
sense.
camera showed him drag this black woman upstairs.
Yeah,
it was clearly a black woman.
It was and she was drugged out after being knocked out. Are you saying that was you?
Oh, my legs were asleep after that. It was a long elevator ride, and my legs were asleep, so I laid down, and he just gently pulled me out.
So what you're saying is he swung at the fly?
No, I ran into his fist.
Oh, okay.
But why? Why would you say you were abused? If clearly now you're claiming that you weren't abused.
Well, according to the media, I was abused. It was a witch hunt against my dear friend Raymond, and
No, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a black man myself, and Richardson. We won't get too
debatable.
Don't get too far into it, but it's well known that black people are not something that you necessarily approve on.
Well, I only have really experience with up until previously until Ray. I've only had experience with one black man, and that was you. So, might I say my experience with the African Americans have been negative at best. Kind of like fat cops, I do.
Oh, I know the term. I'm aware.
Or homosexual British men, like
Yes.
Zarcasise. Oh.
We don't know a good book when they do one.
But,
Or clowns.
I give them the benefit of the doubt. It might have just...
They raped you.
Yes, and it was a while ago, I give them, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. They haven't fooled me twice yet, so.
Yeah, he hasn't gone back to the woods since. He refused it. It's quite a thing.
Except to poop.
Yeah, he poops in the woods all the time.
Yeah. So I just wanted to...
I appreciate your
I wanted to
honesty.
get the Ray Ray story off my chest.
I'm kind
It's
of...
been a weight on my shoulder.
Is he your friend?
I consider him a friend, but we haven't hung out since.
Why haven't you told anybody that? To clear his name?
It's to my shame that the police and the media and the NFL wants me to, okay, I'll be honest with you. I've been on a mission these past years to get revenge from my buddy Ray. So I spent the last few months, except for the podcast, searching for that fly.
Wow. That is a true friend. I applaud you.
You know what's interesting about...
What's interesting is for some reason, I didn't check back at the same event. I was looking in the woods, and but I probably should have went to the source. But
Well, maybe the fly's dead.
we could hope. Wait a minute. So what do you know that I don't know about this fly being dead?
No, I'm just saying, maybe it could be dead. Flies don't live very long. It's no flies. And it's cold.
I think he might be a murderer.
Okay.
I'm going to kill the murderer. Is that what I do?
Yes, sir. Oh, shit!
Listen here, Bossman, man. We don't appreciate this. Richardson just told us a very delicate story that the world needed to hear.
You said
And you are a murderer.
No, I'm not.
You murder such a thing. Why would you kill little bugs?
Richardson, you always saying that you once killed a man that did this.
Here's the name of a bug.
What?
That's disgusting.
Oh my gosh, that's
You
basically
go around
cannibalism.
searching for bugs to kill them and make love to them.
Oh.
You're doing some type of space opera thing. And
No.
your first kill was a butterfly. So you took the name Butterfly Man.
This has been a dark episode.
No,
We found
I
out.
fell down in the grass and I saw this thing fly towards me, but I didn't fear it. You know what that thing was?
A pet.
No. It was a butterfly.
Oh, wait a minute. So you're saying like that superhero, the one that dresses up like a bear?
I think me and him are very similar.
That's your origin.
And I think you guys could all be Batman villains in a way when I look at you all.
I don't think he's Batman. Batman wouldn't go around dressing up like a
No,
lady in a director's.
The B-Man would be Batman.
No, that's not true.
Richardson.
Batman would never go to George Lucas' house and dress up like a woman. Waiting for
He
him
would,
in
he's
bed.
a detective. Now, Richardson,
A detective?
if you were a Batman villain, I'm telling you, you would be the Joker.
Eh?
No question. You have a killer smile. You like to play a prank every now and then. And I think you look nice in clown makeup.
Who would I be?
You'd be the Penguin. Oh, very
Okay.
distinguished.
Very deceitful.
Very
oh
deceitful.
my, that's a good one for
Very
me.
fancy.
He is very fat as well.
Oh god. Why are we entertaining him?
No, I be.
You. I think Richard would be. I think Richard would be Catwoman. That's a given.
But I'm a man.
That you have the reflexes of a cat. And you're athletic as well.
That's fair.
Yoshi.
Hmm.
I've always thought Yoshi was kind of similar to Bane. He's very well spoken.
Very well spoken.
And also he gets his point across. He's a master planner.
Hey, tu brute!
But he's very powerful. He's very powerful.
Very powerful in the brain.
And Zarcasise, I think you would be the Clue Master.
Who?
I've never heard
The
of
Clue Master was Arthur Brown, who was a failed game show host. So, like you, the host here, you'd be a game show host who, in desperation, and you also fail sometimes, turned to life of crime to support his family. He had a great idea too. He would commit crimes, and unlike the smart bank robbers who almost never get their spawns separated by Batman, he would wear a really great orange costume. You like the color orange, and I think I've seen you eat a couple oranges before.
That's stupid. Why wouldn't you just make me like
He also left
the
behind
Riddler?
clues to his next target, matching wits with the Dark Knight detective at every turn. What a great gimmick.
Ah!
Thankfully, after years of having to explain to his victims that no, he's not the Riddler, because he used to always say, "Look, I'm not the Riddler." They'd be like, "Are you the Riddler?" He'd be like, "No, I'm the Clue Master." The Clue Master was killed, though, on a mission with the Suicide Squad.
You know what, Yoshi? I have to just see what he's wearing under here. Oh my god! I think he's wearing his Princess Leia outfit.
Oh, Dave, take it home and wash it. My goodness, you're 30. You're
I
30.
haven't watched it yet. I won't watch it again.
And with that, let us. Oh, but with. Wait. First of all, Butterfly Man, you shouldn't wear women's clothing underneath your real clothing. I think we all know through experience it never turns out. So, with that, let us wrap up for the evening. I think, like a chicken wrap.
So I'm gonna just take a moment here and just first off thank you. You've done a terrific job.
I have done a
Bossman.
great
Yeah,
job.
really. You just sat there and sunk her floor a little bit and ate her food.
No, something, no one,
No,
well,
you-
really quickly, people don't know this, but we weighed him before, and,
Before this episode, I've actually lost 3 pounds.
actually, no, it says you gained 3 pounds
Oh.
on the episode.
My apologies. Those donuts were awfully delicious.
So yeah, so we'll
I'll sign off first, I suppose. I've been the boss man. This has been a pleasure of mine. Oh my, and oh.
so
Hello.
thank you for joining and
Yes, I'm Butterfly Man, and tune in next week as we discuss more about the upcoming Star Wars movie. and perhaps other ventures, and maybe there's other movies coming out. I'm not really warned. I searched the internet, but I like to be surprised with the trailer. So I'll look up. I'll do some homework this next week, and maybe Zarcasise, you can explain what what assignment will be.
Oh, assignment and baby. I just once again want to apologize to my good friend Ray Rice. I'm deeply ashamed that I did not come forward with this earlier.
It's okay. I'm sure he forgave you.
And I'm Richardson. Thank you for listening in this week.
I'm Richard, and I want everyone to know that I'm healing from the abuse of sexual.
It's horrible.
I've since divorced Zarcasise.
Yes, good.
Thank God.
There's no reconciliation besides this podcast.
And he's an animal.
Yes, he is. And, yeah. Yoshi, would you like to say anything?
Yeah, no, I'd like to say hello, I'm Hamata Yoshi. And thank you again for listening.
And thank you for listening.
That's good, has fun,
Yes, it has. And tune in next week for our friend Froggy.
And might I add, Screw has been in.